Hello, welcome to my channel, Millennial Susie Homemaker. In today's video, we are going to be reading Lupita Nyong'o's Sulwe. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sulwe, illustrated by 𝓕𝓮𝓶𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓮. And here's a picture of Lupita Nyong'o. Sulwe has skin the color of midnight. She is darker than everyone in her family. She is darker than anyone in her school. Sulwe just wants to be beautiful and bright, like her mother and sister. Then a magical journey in the night sky opens her eyes and changes everything. In the stunning debut picture book, Academy Award-winning actress Lupita Nyong'o creates a whimsical and heartwarming story that will inspire children to see their own unique beauty. Sulwe. And it says, for Sekai, the newest star in our night sky, LN for Lupita, VH. Okay. Sulwe was born the color of midnight. She looked nothing like her mother, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn, Baba the color of dusk, and Mitch, her sister, was the color of high moon. Hardly anyone at school looked like Sulwe either. People gave her sister Mitch pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Sulwe names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Sulwe felt hurt every time. So she hid away while her sister made lots of friends. Sulwe dreamt of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer of two of her darkness. That hurt. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no, she would hear about this from Mama. Sulwe decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. With a stomachache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have a daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. Amen. When Mama came in to wake her for school the next morning, Sulwe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Sulwe told Mama everything. Mama asked, "What is your name?" Sulwe, she muttered. "What does it mean?" "Star," Sulwe whispered. Brightness is not your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Sulwe's stomach, the way she always did to comfort her, you are beautiful. Sulwe sighed. Well, you are beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now, up you go, get, and out you go. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seemed to see it? How could she be a star? That night, a shooting star appeared at Sulwe's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." Sulwe hopped onto the star and off they went. Long ago, at the beginning of time, said the star, there was night and day, and they were sisters. They loved each other very much, but people didn't treat the sisters the same. People gave Day pet names like lovely, nice, and pretty. People gave Night names like scary and bad and ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked right off the earth. Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But then Day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find Night, and she did. I miss you, said Day. I miss you too, said Night. But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark. You're right, I don't, Day replied. But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see. Night returned and the people rejoiced. We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves. The stars chimed in. Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors. And some light can only be seen in the dark. While day had a golden glow, with night everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine. Day told her sister, when you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you. Could it be that night did not need to change? Not even a little, not even at all? Now that night and day were back together, a little bit of night returned to day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of day returned to night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on, and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. Oh, I love this picture. This has to be my favorite out of all of them so far. Oh, so cute. Mm. You see, the star explained, we need them both, on the sunniest day and on their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know light and dark, strong and beautiful. Aww. This is my favorite page. Sulwe rose the next morning beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night to see for herself. Sulwe felt beautiful inside and out. Author's note: much like Sulwe, I got teased and taunted about my nightshade skin. I prayed to God that I would wake up with paler skin. I tried all sorts of things to lighten my complexion. My mother told me often that I was beautiful, but she's my mother, of course. She's supposed to think that. It wasn't until I was much older that my feelings about my skin changed. It helped to see darker-skinned women being celebrated for their beauty. If they were beautiful, I could be too. I began to see myself differently. While both Sulwe and I had to learn to see our beauty, I hope that more and more children begin their lives knowing that they are beautiful, that they can look to the beauty in the world and know that they are part of it. And yet, what is on the outside is only part of being beautiful. Yes, it's important to feel good about yourself when you look in the mirror. But what is even more important is working on being beautiful inside. That means being kind to yourself and to others. That is the beauty that truly shines through. The journey I went on was very different from Sulwe's nighttime adventure, but the lesson was the same. There is so much beauty in this world and inside you that others are not awake to. Don't wait for anyone to tell you what is beautiful. Know that you are beautiful because you choose to be. Know that you always were and always can be. Treasure it and let it light the way in everything you do. Lupita Nyong'O is a Kenyan actress and producer. Her first feature film role was in 12 Years a Slave, for which she received the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress as well as multiple accolades including the Screen Actors Guild Award, the Critics' Choice Award, the Independent Spirit Award, and the NAACP Award. She has since starred in 𝓕𝓮𝓉's Queen of Katwe, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Ryan Coogler's record-breaking box office hit Black Panther, and most recently in Jordan Peele's critically acclaimed horror film, Us. Nyong'o earned a Tony nomination for her Broadway debut in 𝓕𝓮𝓰𝓿's play Eclipse. She lives in Brooklyn. Vashti Harrison is the author-illustrator of New York Times best-selling book Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History, which is also an NAACP Image Award winner. She earned her BA from the University of Virginia with a double major in Media Studies and Studio Art, and received her first MFA in Film and Video from Cal Arts, where she rekindled a love for drawing and painting. Now she uses her love of both film and illustration to craft beautiful stories for children. And that's Sulwe. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Read with me. Until next time, my beautiful dolls and princesses, mis princesas y muñecas lindas. Adios, goodbye, ciao.